So what's happening, guys? My name is Mika Saputra. I'm XTP6 absent 21 and I'm going to show you my presentation about the comparison. So I'm gonna compare the games. That game is named Need for Speed Underground 2 and Need for Speed Most Wanted. So let's go. We're going to compare it. Before we getting started, I'm going to show you this is my work. So the introduction is about police in Need for Speed Most Wanted. In Need for Speed Most Wanted, the police convoy is so many, it's so more. But the Need for Speed Underground 2 is not. There's no police in there. So if you play that game, maybe there's so many police will chase you down and cut you busted. So as I assume that the game named Need for Speed Most Wanted is even more dangerous than Underground 2. The second one, Need for Speed Most Wanted has a good story in the perspective of the character. Even the character has no name, but it's even more interesting that I say is because there's a conflict. There's a big conflict about the character, the development of character, how the story began and ended perfectly. But about Underground 2, Underground 2 is only about race, sponsorship, race, and it's all about race. So as I assume, Need for Speed Most Wanted has a better perspective about the story than Need for Speed Underground 2. So the last one about the comparison is about Need for Speed Most Wanted. Most Wanted has a shorter time to complete. It's because all about bounty and race, and you have to get a police chase about that. And Need for Speed Underground 2 have a longer duration of the completion. It's because it's all about sponsorship. After race, after tournament or whatever it is, it's all about sponsorship. So it's have to grind. So I assume that Need for Speed Most Wanted have a shorter time to complete than Underground 2. Next, we're going to compare Underground 2. Alright, Underground 2 have a prettier partner that I've ever seen than Most Wanted 2. The name of the partner is Rachel. Yes, I love her. I really love her in my childhood. Yes, in my childhood, first time I see her, well, I love her. So I assume that Underground 2's partner is even more prettier than Most Wanted. Alright, the second one, to be honest, Underground 2 has a sick modification about the car than Most Wanted. Yes, I assume that was the sick. Check this out. The modification about the Underground 2 is even more detailed about the GTM and about the tuner race. Is after the Most Wanted 2 and Most Wanted release, it's slowly disappear. The tuner thing is slowly disappear and become a normal race and about a chase, police chase. So I assume that Underground 2 modification is better than Most Wanted. Underground 2 is released as 2004 and Most Wanted is released at 2005. So I assume that Underground 2 is older than Most Wanted. So that's it about my presentation. So I hope you enjoy it and maybe you can get information about that. So thank you and see you around. The Underground have a longer time. It's because it's all about sport.